What is going on, everyone? Derek Hudson here, and we are fresh off of the Tackle Warehouse Invitational at the Mississippi River, specifically La Crosse, Wisconsin, pool 7, 8, and 9. And we had a great finish. We finished 29th. We had several fish over 3 pounds in the event. We even had a 4.5 pound smallmouth the second day. And I wanted to talk to you about what were the keys to finding those big bass on that river this time of year. I actually roomed with 2 other guys that made the cut. Steve Lopez, he finished 2nd, and Brian Partak, who finished 48th. We had a great event, and it was a lot of fun. But just like any fishery, there are things you learn that didn't work and things you learn that do work. And we definitely got dialed in by the end of the event on what was going on with these big bass on that Mississippi River. And I'm here to share it with you. In this video, I'm gonna keep it short and I'm gonna keep it just to the facts of what really worked for us. So you're gonna stick around for this, because I'm gonna share some great information for you. So before we get started, I'd like to give a big shout out to Angler's Choice Marine. They are a title sponsor of mine, but they give me the ability to share information like this with you all. So if you want to support the anglers that you are fans of, or just to support the fishing industry in a whole, support these sponsors, these people that sponsor these anglers, because Angler's Choice Marine got everything you need boating industry wise, but also they have one of the most amazing tackle stores you will find online, ACMTackle.com. You need to check them out. You can get 10% off if you use code DH10 at ACMTackle.com. So check them out, get you some great lures, get 10% off of it with DH10, and support the people that support us. Truly couldn't do it without them, and they've allowed me the ability to be able to share this information with you all. All right, so let's get to it. So this event, I had several fish over 3 pounds. My traveling partners had several fish over 3 pounds. So what I'm telling you right now is information that we found throughout the event that helped us get bigger fish. So I know a lot of you have got that big bass tournament coming up this week, so this will help you know what to look for, know what to do to catch some of those bigger bass. First things first, there's 2 different type of fish on the Mississippi River right now, in my opinion. There may be more, but these are the 2 I saw. These are the 2 my buddies saw. These are the 2 the people I talked to saw. 2 different types of fish. You have shad eaters on the main river, because there's tons of shad balls on the main river. And then you have your bluegill and perch eaters that are a little bit further back. That was the 2 main forages, and that was the 2 types of fish that we targeted. Shad eaters and bluegill and perch eaters. So, what do you do for each one? Well, on the bluegill eaters, kept it very simple. I threw a drop shot. I have a lot of confidence in a drop shot. I could throw it on grass hitches, on sand drops, on places that those bluegill were, and I could get bit. I think that a lot of those fish are kind of lazy. They kind of sit there and wait for one of those big bluegills or big perches to make a mistake, and they're kind of relaxed. It's a little different mindset for the fish than the shad eaters. The shad eaters are trying to kill as many of them as they can in a day. They're trying to just gorge, eat as many as they can, survive the day. The big ones that are eating those bluegill and perch, they're a different animal. I can imagine if they kill 1, 2, or 3 a day, they're happy. So obviously I threw a drop shot, which is a great bait for just working real slow in front of those lazy fish's face. They're gonna eat it. I threw a missile mini magic worm on my drop shot, and I throw a drop zone rattle shot, because I think it gives the drop shot a little something different. That ticking, that tick, 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 on that drop shot, it makes a big difference. So that's what I threw on the drop shot. But a swim jig, a bluegill color swim jig, black and blue swim jig, great option for that. Swim baits, bluegill color swim baits, the belly swim baits, great option for that. Cincos, Carolina rigs. There's so many different baits you could use for those fish, but if you know that's what you're targeting, if you know that's what you like to do, is that kind of fishing, I would say stick to those imitators and put a bunch of them on your deck of your boat. And when you pull up to that spot, don't give those fish one look. Give them 2 or 3 or 4 lures to make a decision on. And that's the best way to get those fish to bite. Another thing, when you're fishing those fish, be a little more calm. When you come into those areas, be a little more stealthy, because those fish, a lot of times, like I said, they're like the first point in to a backwater. They're a little further in and not quite on the main channel. So they don't have the big barges and lots of boats running past them all the time. They're a little more sheltered in their areas. So be cautious, pull up on them, calmly. Don't have a trolling motor on high. Take your time, get to those fish, and then use those slower baits to get those fish. That's what we found worked great for us in this event, and I'm sure it would work great for you. So, second, the other type of fish, shad eaters. This is the one I did the most damage on. This is the one I have more big fish on, is the shad imitators, and shad eating bass. And I just threw shad imitators. I threw top waters. I had an assortment on my deck of the boat. I had 3 different types of head and spooks. I had a drift walker, Berkeley drift walker. I just had a ton of top waters on the deck of my boat, ready to go. I had a Rico. I had, if you found out what kind of top waters I liked, I had all of them on the deck of the boat, ready to go. I also threw on those same fish a swim bait. I threw a fluke. There's just so many baits that imitate shad good, and those shad eating fish, you gotta give them a different look. If you pull up to a spot and you crush them really good, they're eventually going to get used to that. They're going to get used to that pressure, and if that top water worked good the first day, it might not work good the second day. And conditions change that. If it's a little more windy, certain top waters are going to work better. If it's raining, certain top waters are going to work better. So just keep a pile on the deck of your boat. I'm not going to tell you to throw. If you throw this one bait, you're going to catch them, because that's not realistic. Wow. Us fishermen don't ever do that. We don't ever go into a tournament with one lure on the deck of our boat, because conditions change, fish change, their pressure that they get changes the way they act.
That's why you fish.
Have a bunch of different top waters. Have a bunch of different subsurface shad imitators. Have that stuff on your deck of your boat, ready to go. And when you pull up to those spots, you can catch them on those different assortment of baits. I'm sure you will find one that they will want better than others. So just keep them honest, throw stuff you got confidence in, and mix it up. That's the best information I can give you. It truly will allow you to have a better tournament if you just keep those things in mind. And then where you're looking for those fish, you're looking on the main river channel. Points, wing dams, grass breaks. There's so much. The bridges, I actually caught some off the bridge pylons. There's so much main river current breaks. You just need to find out which ones are the best ones, because not all are created the same. I went through a period on day 2 where I hit like 15 wing dams over and over and over and over again. And I found like 2 of them that had fish. So just keep them honest. Keep your boat moving. Keep looking. Those fish are going to show you where they are. Those fish are shad eaters. They're going to a lot of times bust out of the water chasing the shad. So they're going to show you where they are. And if you find that situation where they're busting really good and you can't catch them, start going through all those different lures you have. So I hope this helps you going into the your next tournaments the rest of the season. We're in midsummer, so for the next month or two, it should be the same. It's not going to change much. So I hope this helps you catch more fish. Please check out Angler's Choice Marine if you are in the market for a boat, or if you are looking for some great fishing tackle. Check out acmtackle.com. DH10 is the promo code to get 10% off your order. It will truly be appreciated by me and Angler's Choice for you showing that support. And I hope this video helps you catch more fish and bigger fish this week. I truly look forward to seeing how you all do at the Big Bass Tournament this weekend. I look forward to following along. Go have fun. Keep an open mind, and I guarantee you will catch more and bigger bass on the Mississippi River. Thanks again. See y'all soon.